Hi guys, thank you for joining me on this video. I'm just going to show you a little issue with a Mercedes SLK. So this is the R172 model, which is the version that came out in 2011 and ran all the way through to 2020. Although it was from 2016 onwards called the SLC. But it's essentially the same car, it just had a different grille. And it's quite a common problem in these cars. It is a intermittent water leak from the roof. Now if you go on any of the Mercedes SLK forums, you'll see that water leaks are a very common issue with these cars. And usually it's caused by something really simple, like just not gummying up and looking after the seals. You can buy a thing called gummy fledge, which you just put on the seals once a year, maybe every 6 months. It gives them a bit more suppleness, stops water getting in. Really simple fix. A bigger issue with these is that the sealant on the roof becomes what's called debonded, which allows water in, and it gets into the roof liner, which it fills gradually over time and then spills out over the back of the seat, over the driver or the passenger's shoulder where the seat belt is. But my issue is none of those, because I've tried all those fixes for those, and this essentially in this case is just a case of this little fin here, as you see here, where the roof seal meets the pillar seal above the side of the windscreen. This fills with water now. You can see it's quite full of water now, and it fills up and eventually it spills out onto the passenger seat, just drip at a time. But over the course of a day, particularly if you've got a day like today where it's been trying to snow all morning, it causes quite a big wet patch on the seat, quite a significant wet patch if it's left all day without being able to stop it. So I've just dried that out, but within a few minutes, a few seconds, it'll just fill back up again. And it's rather annoying. And essentially I think the water's getting somewhere in where the join of the roof and the seal is, and that's where it's filling this. Now there is a little fin around the side with a drain, so you think water would normally just go around down the side, drain out, and that's fine. Well, that would work. That drain's not blocked. It does clear. I'll show you what I mean. It's this here, so water goes down there, little hole at the bottom, and it drains down the side. That does work, but the issue I have is that when the window's up, it's squashing that. So there's not a lot of space for water to drain down there, so it's just filling this up. And the water's coming through. I'll try and show you under here. You'll see that it's wet. The water's actually coming through a space here. Probably help if I took the roof liner out. I might be able to see a bit clearly, but I can't put the light on either while I'm filming. But essentially this water's filling through a little hole here, getting into this fin, and then just dripping out onto the seat. And it's been doing it all the time I've owned this car. I've had this car for just over a year, 13 months, and I think the dealer who sold me even knew that this was an issue, but I'd been lucky that it wasn't leaking at the time when I went to pick the car up. It started leaking the day I drove away. I could have taken it back, but naively I thought, because I've had a convertible before, it won't be anything major. I'll just better work out where the water's getting in, plug it up, bish bash bosh, done, not an issue. But I've been trying everything for the last 12 months or so to work out where the leak's getting in. Haven't been able to do so. Even when I've covered up, put like rubber tape over all the seals on the outside, I've still some days had leaks. It is a weird one. So that's not filled up now, but it has been filled up over, well, it was leaking quite badly about 5-10 minutes ago. Yeah, so if anyone's had this issue with this, would be appreciated if you could let me know what the fix is. I'm loath to take it to a garage where they'll charge me hundreds, if not thousands of pounds to do what could actually just be a very simple fix, because it is only quite a small drip. But the problem with a water drip is even a small drip over the time, you know, over hours, it accumulates quite a bit of liquid. Anyway, enough of me yabbering on. Like I say, if anybody does have a solution for this or any suggestions, that would be very much appreciated. I'm going to try and do a few DIY fixes. So if I can find the resolution, I'll post back and give you an update. Okay, thank you. Just a little add-on to this video. In attempting to trace the leak, I pulled at the corners here, and I pulled at the roof liner. I'm just going to try and zoom out a little bit. And the roof liner came off. And lo and behold, I've got a glass roof. I knew I had a glass roof anyway, but underneath this roof liner is actually the sky roof that you get in some cars, which was an upgrade you had to pay extra for. This had a plastic roof liner put over the top of it. So my belief is that in the past this car's had a water leak, and they've replaced the old roof with a glass roof because apparently that fixed the leaks. And in this case it hasn't, but lo and behold, I have a glass roof under my normal roof, or above my normal roof. I've taken the liner out. It's a bit unsightly because you've got like wires and connectors and stuff here, but yeah, sunroof. So I don't know whether I bother to put the roof liner back in or not. I might just leave it like this. Anyway, that's enough of me rabbiting on. I'll just give you a quick show here of this section where the leak was. It might be too dark, but yeah, the water was coming in through behind here. So I think I've worked out where it's getting in now. It's just a case of fixing it, and I will post back when I have further information. So join me on a very windy afternoon. Just a quick update on this video. Found out where the leak was coming in. Actually, it was coming in the back here, the seal, running down the inside, and then dripping onto the seat. So it's this seal here that's damaged now. You can see I've stuck some tape over it, and lo and behold, since that tape's gone on, it's not letting a single drop. So it's a seal here. I think it needs replacing. I don't think Gummy Fledge is going to fix it, but it just shows how deceptive it can be. The water that comes in on the inside here is actually all the way over here. Okay, thank you.